You see the effectiveness of Bam as a guy who can get down and guard, though.
Hauser's three. My goodness, Hauser 4 of 4 for
13, 14 for 20 from three.
How did he get to the corner off the bounce? The 45 points for the Celtics, a season high. Now they got 48. The three-point onslaught continues.
I know they won against Philadelphia, but the stretch prior 1 and 7 for Miami, and
Punched that out of there as Hawkins blocked by Garza. Tatum pull-up three. That one's good. They made 12 threes in 13 minutes.
defense has been an issue when they've lost.
Shot clock at 5. Garza launches another Boston three. Wiggins got it back up.
Derek White get another block right there.
Adebayo for 3. 11 of those threes came in the first, the most ever by a Miami opponent. Tatum catching at the elbow and knocks down the jumper over Mitchell. After tonight, Miami has 5 games left. 2 are against Washington, 2 against Toronto, and 1 against Atlanta. Trying to get to 8 in the standings as Tatum buries a triple. Hero trying to get past Wall, fires underneath. Larson with the slap. Walsh with the deceleration, Euro step. The follow is blocked by Hero. Hero got it right.
Nice sequence by Tyler Hero and Scott and Suzanne on NBA Today. Just such a cool initiative.
In the lane, basket is good. White doesn't fall for the pump fake. Wild shot by Larson, got it back. Foul, count the basket. A three-point chance for Larson.
Now it looks like they might. Are they back in the zone? Yeah, you see a lot of communication. Yep, they're in the zone for the second maybe time in this half, and right away, look at the Celtics get the ball back for Boston.
White with the lob from the catch it. Plays it home. What a gorgeous feed from Derek White. Deep pass to Larson. Gets it away in time. But it hits the shot clock.
Unbelievable sequence.
You saw that graphic, hitting 14 threes, tying the most in half. They had 11 in the first quarter and had those 14 with about 5 minutes to go in the second quarter and didn't make another one. So they go in the lane to start the third. Boston at 50 wins on the season, the 5th straight year. As Tatum gets the slam right fine by Bryant.
Of all the guys whose shot profile will change with Tatum's return, to me it's Derek White.
Three is good for Wiggins.
And you need a lot of those to climb back into this. But would that go to 21 depending on how often Tatum closes at the 5? I just think the reason everybody thinks the Celtics are dangerous is you have 2 now elite guys, the wings. You have them when you won the championship. The role players' roles are defined. Everybody knows, what their contributions are. As Hero gets another 3.
Mitchell driving out to Larson. Wiggins left alone. 3 is good.
That's their offense right there. This is the new system incorporated. You're spaced. It's 5 out. Create an advantage and then get a shot.
Brown rises up, drains a three-pointer, 29 for Jaylen Brown. And now we see a three-pointer. Brown draws the contact, count the basket and 1, and then he screams.
Take a little bit of time.
And that's all it took was a little bit of time. He's playing like that now as Jaylen Brown is up to 34.
Good defense by Mitchell.
Brown on the step through, got caught in the air, and hits again. 36 for Jaylen Brown. Boston already in triple digits.
He made the point about defense. He shifts the floor in a way that nobody else is doing by far. As Hawkins does a nice job getting the lead.
These two magic runs. Jenkins, Kareem. Steps back and launches a three-point shot, and it's good. He's been a good player for them. But the Magic come right back down after the Michigan hat. And guys, how about this? One more wrinkle. John Beilein coached that Michigan team, 17-18. Eventually took the Cleveland Cavaliers job. On the
some contact. He does count it and one. And they are finding now a flow to their offense. Almost unguardable when they're playing this way, particularly when they're shooting three-point still. Assistant triple double.
It doesn't matter if he's on the other side. That was the type of teammate.
Chance for a 4-point play. Second. Doncic stolen by Jokic. It's a 3-point game to turn this game. Showing some quickness there. Brings a number of Kennard drives. Finds Doncic. The floater. That's it. Can't go. Drive inside, last pitch. Boston Reeves, another gorgeous move to the bucket.
From the mid-range, he's up to 10 points. Gilgeous-Alexander again from mid-range. He's got the last 10 points now for the Thunder, and they're back within 10. Turnover, SGA racing up the court, takes it himself and hits the last. He's got 13, and 12 of the last 15 for Oklahoma City. Williams, nice fake. Now Jordan for three.
And that goes from a near certain layup to a steal to a bucket.
Three-pointer from Hardaway, and it's good. Everything is falling for Hardaway. He is 4 of 4 from three. Valanciunas able to connect for 15 feet. 6-point lead for Denver. Gilgeous-Alexander, gorgeous move in the lane. He's got 16 points in 12 minutes played. Gilgeous-Alexander almost got the steal. Brown with 2 on the shot clock. Blocked again by Gilgeous-Alexander. Jared McCain working on the free throw line, and he knocks it down. A timeout now by Denver. It's a 2-point game.
There's been physicality, emotion, tough physical defense, and you get the sense these two teams know.
Bruce Brown, a big part of that 2023 championship for Denver. OKC won the title last year. Caruso was a big reason why, in part because of his defense in the series against Denver, against Jokic. He gets the layup there for his first points of tonight's game. Backdoor Brown banks it in. Jokic with his 4th assist. 3 minutes to go in the half. It's a 4-point game. Jamal Murray's been sick. Barely played the other night. Gave it a go tonight. To the corner and Brown for 3.
Getting a look at why Denver is the best offensive team in the game.
Lead the league in 3-point shooting. Tough shot by McCain. What an addition he has been. His 9th game now after being traded by Philly. Denver has 9 threes to 4 threes for the Thunder, and that's the reason for the 5-point lead. Make it 10 threes. Murray splashes it through. And another turnover by the Thunder. Excellent defense by
And his bucket. See how both teams played last night. Still looking for their shots, looking for their legs, trying to find a rhythm. BJ on a pretty turnaround.
Yeah, you got to give up something if you want to get Kevin Durant. Rockets had to give up 3.
BJ, same shot from the other side of the key. We will give you the board in the second half, so think about it until then.
Tough shot.
A really tough shot, fading away on the baseline. What a first quarter for our rookie BJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, that's a moving basket. He shot that and somehow he's able to locate and knock it down. Nice pass.
I don't hate him, and then Tyree saying, I hate you, get back to the locker room. For those of you who don't know, it was an intense exchange. Good look by the Suns there. Daro jamming it down.
But I can tell you, as a guy who's played on teams and you have that team dynamic, that's not a bad thing to sometimes get in each other's faces. It's what you do afterwards, after they hold the game for conversation. I think that matters the most. If you're able to move by it and get better.
Goodwin with 2, with 1. He'll spin it in just before. Tyrese Maxey's still looking for his first points tonight. Justin Edwards had a 3 at the end of the first quarter. And he's got 2 more here to start out the second.
Good move, too. Able to finish with his strong left hand.
Deflection by the Sixers, that one by Edwards. Nice ball movement from Phoenix. Gillespie up on iron. Barlow back into the game. Get the rebounds. Up and in it goes from Goodwin. Andre. We know why he didn't get a whistle for a foul. When the fake, kicking out. Grayson Allen for 3.
Mentioned ball movement earlier on another possession.
Here is Colin Gillespie. Star Archbishop Wood in high school, launching from way outside. And on cue, it's like he knew we were talking about him. He was MVP of the Catholic League his senior season. Led Archbishop Wood to that 5A state title. And then finally was recruited by the D1 teams. Maxing 20 of 39, as you mentioned, over 50% from 3. And now Gillespie hits one from the corner. So 3 quick 3-pointers for Phoenix in the second. Two-way in July of 2024. And as you mentioned, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists this year. Dominic Barlow. I mean, you can, but it probably won't be successful. Good look. Again, Bona throws it down. 4th turnover tonight for Booker. 10th for Phoenix as a team. Quentin Grimes. Pretty stuff from Q-Dots.
Daro thought he had a beat on him, was trying to get his steps down and time it, but Q just too quick and explosive.
Sixers now with 13 points as Green hits the
No help coming from any of the Suns.
Doesn't now for Edgecombe, 16 for Booker just inside the free throw line. He's got 13 now, leading the way for Phoenix. 90 seconds of our first half. All tied up at 51. Big Guitar, second big jam he's had in this first half.
You can count on him. Put up a number and you can probably say, yeah, he's going to get that at least. He'll be at least 50. That's Reed. Rainbow by Reed. Reed out by the logo. Express go there. Down the middle goes Reed. Done by the big fella. Good job. Someone's got control. He spins away. Vanderbilt goes to the rim and scores. What a play for him. 1 points. Not a lot, just 2 for each, but they like to run both these teams. Each team with only 1 turnover, 2 in the game.
Set by Austin. Look at Gobert challenging and then watching it go through.
Beautiful. It's a 1-point game. 1-point game. The Lakers have not hit a 3 yet. 12 for 14. DiVincenzo, nothing but that. And that 2 lead changes. He's had 2 lead changes, and we're tied for the first touch all over. Now Randall with 5 to shoot. They're triple teaming him. Who's open? It's going to be DiVincenzo. They run out on the pass it down.
Forced himself because the Lakers making the extra effort.
Again, no LeBron, no Jackson Hayes, no Maxi Kleber tonight. Finally, the first Laker 3 in 16 attempts.
That's amazing. They would be tied with that kind of shooting.
Lakers right in the middle of the court. When we get there shortly, Doncic three. Corner, not where you want to be. 8 to shoot under a minute on the game clock. Crossover Daniels. Daniels over Kennard.
Here's that shot. Hopefully the Lakers will be smart enough to take the last shot, not give them an opportunity.
Reeves. This is for a tie. It's really gave Minnesota a boost. They scored some. He took the turn, and then stepping up. You mentioned great job that time. He runs his hands as well. First double-double. And all the way to the rim goes Austin. They're defense. They want offense. They find Luka. The chance. Here is Doncic and honor of Kobe. He's got it. Here against Denver. Murray along the baseline. The closeout, but the make.
Their offense went to crack. You have to be ready to switch.
Their offense is a work of art. Şengün back to his right.
And that's how you attack Valanciunas. Get him going that he'd like to go to.
Ranges 2 shots to start the game. Oh, the lob, the jam. Comes into the paint. Now down the baseline with Kobe. The ball making the score on Jokic.
Really hard to keep him out the lineup.
He's had a really good first half as well. Jokic, the run drops.
He makes that shot look so
We're gonna catch these hands. Shot clock winding down. Kobe the cut to wrap around to Thompson. He's able to finish.
road man finish again.
8 points here for the Rockets. Just 2 for 12, no 3. I like that. That's a good pickup.
Oh, yeah, Jokic on a pull.
Oh, Josh and Kobe back to him. Nate Thompson working his magic again. Josh and Kobe. What? Finds the throws it back to Jokic in midcourt. Brown on the attack.
Right now, it's kind of whoever Jokic is on, they're playing 5. And right now it's a Kobe, so he's playing for the 5 spot.
And then a quick outlet and a transition score for Johnson. Off throws it away though. Denver will push toward Jokic. Oh, what is that?
You can't beat yourself, man.
Faded.
You have.
Round and out. Durant fighting. Picked up by Kobe. Thompson into Capella and he bends the rim.
Plays from with a lot of former players on the staff. That's a lot of numbers. That's what
Rocket staff. 5-point game. Durant again, 2 on him.
There you go.
Tyrese lays it up and in. That's a half a dozen in the scoring column and 8 rebounds as well. Brown up top. Good look at it. Got it for 4.1. We're going to half. One last chance for Şengün. The Heat sets the pick. Back to him. And the shot put goes down. He wanted an and one.
and it's so.
Murray with the step, miss, never wanted a foul, no, and Şengün battling for the rebound, takes it away from Murray, works on goal, back to Durant.
About the hustle on both ends from output plays.
The fumble, the catch for Şengün, the denial by Gordon, a hand to Brown, to Jokic, in the corner, Johnson, after what the Rockets nearly had at their end of the
Cooking a back-to-back, and that's just that bit. Talking about the altitude.
Şengün to back down and finish that tie. Had enough separation between Heat and Gordon. By the way, Jokic is flirting with
They haven't been calling that this year, and I love that because you got to hurt Charles.
Johnson to Jokic, drops it in.
Yeah, that touch is incredible. It's
Keep one of those to drop. Brown to Murray.
Concerned looking ahead to the playoffs. That's it.
There's no doubt that Boston has loaded up and dared them to take threes in their matchups, and it's going to continue on. Now, they've shot it pretty good in the season, but it's going to have to continue to play.
Off the bench, just instant offense. Trying to do that here. Pull off at the elbow. Good.
That's exactly what Joe threw up.
Simons, who averages 14 a game off the bench, had to take it away. Quickly is Harris. Quick swing. Simons tapped up. Defense.
Screen for the screener, always a lethal action.
Simon looking to heat up at this end. Hesitates. Fades away with a bucket.
It only takes one.
Tatum runs up top.
Bobby, I had a perfect angle of Kane's eyes. Saw that play from half court. But how about how hard that pass is on?
Jalen Brown the answer.
This is a high-level game here. Jalen Brown, the way they're running and the effort they're giving out there, it is awesome to watch. Just kicking pop defense. It's a big-time defensive player right there. Richard back and forth. How about a little change of direction and speed? They know he scored it on there.
Robbie, you better have been nice to my former teammate.
Sydney Lowe. You know, he never used, I played for Sydney in Minnesota, so, you know, he never used to make me run through. That's great hustle by Garvin, keeping that ball alive. The guy was in the pick and pop situation and on that shot, crash from the top. He's one of the better offensive rebounders by percentage in the league. Right up front is in space. Reed.
Just said he finally feels healthy.
Yeah.
For the first time since he's been in the Sixers. Vincenzo, and last look in this first quarter. 21-19 Sixers.
Pump fake.
Wow, great move on former Sixth Man of the Year, Nasri. Such an important part of this team's success. He comes off the bench, but he can easily be a starter. George, Smith, the fade, and the finish for PG.
What other people are doing anyway can be too distracting, take away from the task that you have at hand. So yeah, handle your business and the rest will fall where it needs to fall.
Island jumping in Minnesota after bouncing around the first couple of years in the NBA. This was a Denver Nugget. He was a flipper with Paul George. Grimes short. Here's Island again.
Fast he is this ball.
Yeah.
Oh,
And count it. So gonna give it a continuation. Wow. For that
couple
also.
fouls.
So probably, if you're the Sixers, you don't want to review that. So just deal with the out of bounds play. As Island hits a three. Against the Wizards. They exploded in the third. 47 points after a dismal second quarter. See if they can bounce back here. That's good by Kelly Oubre Jr.
in front of him. Why not?
DJ, the driving kick. Kelly Oubre Jr. Murray, what else we got? Okay, we're done. We're done. It's not straight for three. He has it knocked away. Single save. Shot clock winding down.
Heck of a save, too.
Soon. Highlands. Leaps and hits. Both Island.
He'll take all the good breaks he can get.
Another Kato Wolves run. Second of this quarter. Quick run. Straight move. Aggressive to the cup. Grimes saves it. Wolves come away with it. Islands with three more.
He passed up the two to Edwards, who was filling a lane.
Then we can get across the timeline.
It looked like he took his lunch money or something. It's like, dude, we gotta go. Give me that.
The bus is coming.
Right?
PG.
They qualify as a rock fight. Both teams shooting in the 30s from the field.
Joel Embiid. Okay, let's hope that gets him on. Second half of a back-to-back for Randall and the Timberwolves. They fell to the Pistons in Detroit last night. And Randall draws the contact, hits the bucket. That was the Sixers with those 9 blocks in the first half. That is block number 4 for Minnesota. And DiVincenzo hits from the corner.
Yeah, Dante spreading the floor, spotting up on that corner.
Maxey finds his spot and answers right back for the Sixers.
still raging here in South Philly. Barlow off the Embiid dish.
Good pass up ahead from Joel.
Maxi's got 9. Two-man game. And Embiid has 2 more. 10 and counting for the big fellas. Double-double for Embiid. 10 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 blocks in his first 22 minutes. Randall's pass deflected by Joel. Maxi spinning away from traffic.
Nice.
Between the legs, Tyrese Maxey for 2. Couldn't get the reverse to go.
Tried to use the rim as protection. Knew where Gobert was the whole time.
Sixers had been on a little 10-0 run.
Reached back and just jarred that loose.
He's having a great night. On both ends of the floor is Bo Tyler. Here is his twin turbo mates. That is the nickname that Ayo Dosunmu and Bo Tyler have.
He misses one. 5 of 6 from the line is Joel.
Tyler heaves and hits another. 4 for 6. Embiid, top of the key for 3. And the Sixers have the 71-70 lead. For Tyrese Maxey, largest lead of the night.
Such a difficult finish to the left hand.
Reed short. Rebound by Maxey. Grimes all the way to himself. And no. Irving taps it. Maxey picks it up. Grimes got another. Crowd still in it. Loud at the end of that third quarter. DiVincenzo. Pitch into Grimes. Good dish. Oubre counted.
As we said earlier, in and out of the starting lineup. James reads the room. Kennard, one more. Hachimura hits a 3. Has 106 this year, close to his career. Cooper complaining